Happy New Year to all of you, my lovely world, and I wish you the best for this new year coming up. I really hope you fulfill all your dreams last year. And from my end, I can say that I did fulfill my goal, which was to create a beautiful community with all of you where I can be able to share my traveling tips and my hotel tour. I started this YouTube channel last year and I didn't know what to expect from it. I didn't know much about YouTube, and it's been 1 year that you guys gave me all this amazing support, amazing comments throughout the year, and I feel blessed because this was one of the goals that I set for myself last year. But I don't want to talk anymore about myself. I want to start with this last video from 2021. I am located in Palisades Village, an area that I love here in Los Angeles. So let's start. And I have a bonus for you guys at the end of this video, so keep watching the video until the end. Palisades is located between Santa Monica and Malibu, and I read this morning that it is the 20th most expensive neighborhoods in the area, and a lot of famous people from Hollywood live up here. One day I want to live up here, not because of the famous people, just because it's very close to the beach and I love the ocean and I miss Miami a lot. So when I first moved to Los Angeles, I used to live in Calabasas, which is pretty close to Palisades, where I'm walking right now. And because I dislike to take the expressway every day to the TV station that I used to work back then, I will just take the back road or PCH highway, which would lead me to this little town. And that's how I discovered this town. So what I love about this cute little village is that you have different restaurants to eat, different coffee places to have great coffee and dessert, and of course my favorite stores. You have Sephora, you have little boutiques, and you have Christian Dior Chanel too. I wish this little village center was open when I used to live in Calabasas, because I used to come around here, walk around, but it was empty. I think there was Starbucks and another Italian restaurant that I love, but this area is so beautiful. Like Saturdays and Sundays, this area is alive. There's a lot of people, a lot of kids, musicians, and this particular park where the tree is located right now is open for the public, so everybody brings their towels, blankets, they do picnics and stuff. But what I really love about this area the most is that it is so close to the ocean, and I guess that's why I was always walking around and visiting this specific place. I feel like this area is for the locals that live here in Palisades and Malibu. I do not live in this area. One day I will, I know it, but I love to come here. It's very peaceful, very family oriented, and it is very close to a secret place that I'm about to show you guys. If it's open, I really hope it's open. And that is going to be the bonus of my video of the day. Honestly, Los Angeles can be a very tough and lonely city. If you first moved here, you feel like out of place, that you don't have your parche, how do you say that in English, that you don't have your crowd, your people, your friends. And I think it took me like almost 3-4 months to finally like fit in into like a really nice group of people. And now I feel blessed to have this group of friends that I can hang out with and enjoy here in Los Angeles. And because it took me a while to fit in and find good friends in Los Angeles, I was always exploring new areas and discovering new places. And that's how I discovered this private place that I'm going to show you. I call it my secret place, where I go to meditate, relax, and get rid of all my stress. And I really hope it's open, because otherwise I won't be able to give you the bonus of this video. So like I said before, I dislike taking the highway, and I will just drive around the streets to go every day to the TV station that I used to work, not anymore. This is my job now. And that's how I also found this area, because I feel like when you take the expressway, you're just looking at the traffic and just the road. But when you take like the little streets and the back roads, you discover nice neighborhoods, restaurants, and a lot more. There's also the cinema right behind where I'm sitting, but I've never been there, so it looks like it's very private, very boutique, very small. Right there is one of my favorite stores, Zimmerman. They have amazing dresses. I love wearing dresses no matter what. Even in the winter time, I still wear dresses. I don't know, I feel very comfortable with the dresses, although jeans are todoterreno. Jeans are for every day. Look at this. I want to have them all. Right here on my bag is my favorite Italian restaurant. Today it's closed, but if you happen to be in Palisades Village, you definitely need to try Beech Pizzeria. I'm gonna put the name right there. And I've been told by one of the waiters that the owner is from New York, and I love New York. Anyway, I just love Italian food. Remember guys, at the beginning of my video, I told you I have a bonus for you. Well, this is my bonus. I am sitting at the Self-Realization Meditation Center, and this place is extremely special to me because it brought me so much peace and happiness when I needed it the most. When I first moved to Los Angeles, I was feeling very lonely. I didn't know anybody except that one friend that I used to live with, who was so kind to offer me her home until I find a job and I was better economically. But besides her, I didn't know anybody else, so it was really hard for me to fit in LA. And this is not really like a bonus for traveling. It's not like a traveling tip per se, but it's more of an advice. Like if you just move to a new place, a new city, a new country, and you are feeling down, sad, or lonely, find a place that brings you happiness and peace, just like I did with this place. And even though I have been meditating for the past 15 years, and I was meditating back then day and night, I still feel like I was missing something. I still feel like I was very sad and lonely, and I was so lucky to found this beautiful place that brought me the peace and happiness that I was looking for. So I feel blessed that I found really good friends, but back then I was missing gatherings and going to parties. I love gatherings and meeting with friends and going to parties, and I was missing that. And even though I fulfill all those goals that I set in mind back then, one of them was to become a TV host and be an entertainment reporter. I did all that, but before that, I was very lonely and unhappy. Well, not really unhappy. I was happy. I was just a little bit down. Let's say that. So I guess this is the end of my show, guys. If you enjoyed this video and if you find any value on this video, please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Ciao ciao.